YRF is a studio where Katrina has done amazing work. We have loved her performances. So when you get a call, you said from YRF, ki we have a film for you. Do you discuss with her? What did she say?
Every film, like, which I do decide to do it.
Okay.
So then obviously, like, she's in loop with what am I deciding to do, what am I getting into.
Everybody has a different taste of Vicky Kaushal. What does she see you best in?
The more rugged ones, like Uri,
Nice.
yeah, the action ones, the more, like, yeah, gritty ones.
And what do you like seeing her in?
I had really enjoyed her work in Zero. I thought she was fantastic.
yeah.
In Bharat,
Yeah.
she was really very, very good.
This character seems a very likable character. The minute you see the trailer, he's, everybody can fall in love with him. Is he similar to what you are?
He loves it that he is this रॉक स्टार ऑफ दिस स्मॉल छोटा सा शहर है बलरामपुर. इसके गली गली में नाम है अपना. बहुत अच्छी फीलिंग उसको लगती है, पर वो घर पे उसकी वैल्यू नहीं है. हाय, आई एम विकी कौशल. यू वाचिंग दिस इंटरव्यू विद रोहित खिलनानी ऑन बॉलीवुड हंगामा.
Vicky Kaushal, welcome to Bollywood Hungama.
Thank you, Rohit.
Always good to see you, Vicky. We are sitting at Yashraj Studios. This is the dream place for every actor. सबको यहाँ काम करना है, फिल्में करनी है. हम सब बड़े हुए हैं देखकर. You have got a film that has everything. Tell me, if I take you back, when did you come on board? Who narrated you? How did this happen?
I got a call from the Yashraj office that there's a film we want to narrate to you. It's directed by Vijay Krishna Acharya. That's all they said. So when can you come to office? So it's like, okay, I'll come. And I went there. So obviously Vijay Krishna Acharya, Yashraj films, you get visuals of Dhoom and Thugs and Tashan and this and that. So I was like, okay, maybe it's a big scale action film or what is it? I don't know. They didn't say anything about it. फिर जब मैं आया ऑफिस में and Victor sir straight away dived into the narration.
Okay.
Picture की narration शुरू की and I'm like, it's been half an hour और अभी तक एक थप्पड़ भी नहीं आया है. You know, there's not a bike which is fallen by accident. So I'm like, okay, this is not an action film. But I was loving the beats of the film till then. And जैसे भजन कुमार and the world that it was created, the funny moments, the emotional moments. And by the time the film ended, like, I was completely sold and I liked what it was trying to say, in the way it was trying to say. And also, like you said in the beginning, कि एक होता है कि हर actor जब aspiring actor का एक होता है कि फिल्मोग्राफी में कभी एक यशराज की बैनर में एक फिल्म करने का मौका मिले. एंड मैं भी वही एक्टर रह चुका हूँ. सो इट वाज अ बिग टिक ऑन दैट लेवल ऑल्सो. एंड प्लस आई डू फील लाइक व्हेन इट कम्स टू फैमिली एंटरटेनर्स, यशराज फिल्म्स हैव बीन लाइक द पायनियर्स इन काइंड ऑफ लाइक, यू नो, फैमिली एंटरटेनर्स. एंड वी हैव ऑल ग्रोन अप going, having family outings with, like, you know, watching these family entertainers by Yashraj films. So I've thought ki, yeah, it's probably, like, you know, a great way to kind of come to and be a part of the Yashraj family with a family entertainer like this. So
yeah. Did you tell them that you were expecting some kind of an action when they called you?
Later on, yeah, like मस्ती मजाक में तो वो बोला था कि यार ऐसा मुझे लगा था. So they were also laughing. But I think after the narration, I spent like the entire evening with Victor sir after that, and just wanted to know where he's from, what his journey has been. Because I've known him as a writer-director professionally, but I didn't know like his personal journey. तो तब उन्होंने बताया कि वो कानपुर से हैं, उन्होंने दिल्ली में, you know, उन्होंने काफ़ी थिएटर किया हुआ है और फिर बॉम्बे आके फिर राइटर डायरेक्टर. सो देन आई फेल्ट कि यार ये जो कहानी है, इट इज़ समथिंग दैट ही इज़ seen in his life. He's lived that in his life. And so I thought ki, okay, whenever there's a story which comes from a personal space of a director, you know, not based on him or his life, but it's something that is he's seen, he's touched, he's felt himself. I feel that then there's a lot of honesty in the subject. And I felt that while the narration was also going on, so I felt कि यार नहीं यार ये सच्ची लग रही है, बात सच्ची लग रही है, अच्छी लग रही है. So that's how it happened.
You know, जब भी YRF से कॉल आता है, एक प्रेशर होता है हाँ बोलने का, because you know everybody, all the actors who I talk to, even the experienced one, they say the biggest learning is to say no if you don't agree with something. Has Vicky Kaushal learned how to say no if he is not convinced about something? Is it easy to say no?
It's not easy. It's never easy. But I have realized with time that what happens with me is when it's a yes, it's a very small meeting.
Okay.
It's a very short meeting कि yes. जब नहीं होता है ना, it's not. मेरी meeting लंबी होती है. Because then I jam with them.
You'll explain.
Then because what I've realized कि शुरू में when you're वो नहीं बोलते समय ना ओवर थिंक बहुत हो जाता है कि क्या बोलूँ, ये बोल दूँ, ऐसे बोलूँ, बिकॉज यू डोंट हर्ट एनीबडी, यू नो व्हाटएवर, यू डोंट वांट टू मेक थिंग्स ऑकवर्ड. But the best thing I have realized is to just be completely honest as to why it's a no, because there's nothing personal or nothing this thing. We have all really worked hard to reach a place today that you're getting offers in the first place. So you know, तो मैं actually without overthinking, because that doesn't work well for me also. मैं घुमा फिरा के बात करता हूँ ना, वो दिख जाता है मेरी आंखों में कि यार यहाँ वहाँ की बातें कर रहा है. It's not the reason why you're saying no. So I don't take that stress and I just be completely honest with them and I really jam with them about why it's, you know, it's probably not working for me this time in this space or whatever it is. But that has always worked in the favor.
But the best thing is to be honest and not give excuses, dates नहीं है.
हाँ, because वो यार at least like I said, मेरे I can't generalize it. मेरे केस में पता लग जाता है कि ये ना कुछ भी घुमा रहा है बात को, तो वो मुझसे होता नहीं है.
Right. You know, then coming to the film, what, you know, this character seems a very likable character. The minute you see the trailer, he's, you know, everybody can fall in love with him. Is he similar to what you are?
I think so, in some ways. In some ways, he's got a small town simplicity to him. He's not a very complicated guy in his head.
Okay.
Earnest guy, sincere guy, and I mean, these are not the common factors, but that's who Bhajan Kumar is. And the special thing I like about him, and the most endearing thing that I like about him, is that he loves being the rock star of Balrampur. उसमें वो modest नहीं है, कोई humility नहीं है. He loves it. He loves it that he is this rock star of this small छोटा सा शहर है बलरामपुर. इसके गली गली में नाम है अपना. You know, तो वो उसे बड़ा बहुत अच्छी फीलिंग उसको लगती है, पर वो घर पे उसकी वैल्यू नहीं है. घर में वो घर की दाल है जो होता ही है यार. हर एक के घर की कहानी है. So I think in those ways I really find him very charming, very relatable, and also I feel like he's very like welcoming in that sense, the character. और मुझे करने में भी मजा आया because I had done a few serious films, especially like film like Sardar Udham. So after that, when I got to dive into a little bit of a halka phulka character and a vibrant character like him, I was enjoying it even more. You know, because maybe somewhere in my subconscious I was craving for it also. So yeah, it worked out well for me.
If Vicky Kaushal was not an actor and he would be in a small town close to family, would he be anything similar
to Bhajan Kumar? I don't think so, because there is not a part of me that can sing well. He's a singer. So I don't think I would be anywhere close to Bhajan Kumar. But I guess I would still be wanting to be part of cinema in some way. But definitely not a singer.
Definitely not a singer. You know, again, we have reached a time where there are celebrations happening at cinema halls. Films have worked. This is again a good time for a film to come. This gives you some confidence ki let's go to the theatres.
I think in that sense, Rohit, you rightly put कि एक होता है ना, माहौल is positive. That is what we were missing. जो कोविड जैसे ही हमारी लाइफ से गया, फिर साल, 1.5 साल, 2 साल, you know, the indifference was really hurting us. People were not really probably bothered about which film is out, which film is not out, for whatever reasons. But for the last 2-3 months that we are witnessing, especially this year in fact, it's not just that the films are working. That's great. You know, it's great for the business, it's great for everybody, the whole ecosystem, but the whole mahal that people are wanting to know कि यार अच्छा यार ये फिल्म देख ली, अगले फ्राइडे क्या है? That is what we were really missing. कि यार चलो यार, we can keep offering them something new. Good, bad, ugly, they like it, they don't like it, that's a different story, but they'll at least give it a shot. They will come to the theatres, and because we do make films only for their consumption, you know, for the audience's consumption, for their entertainment. So it definitely is a very, very positive phase going on.
Wow. And are you someone who goes and watches these films? Did you?
I definitely do try to. I haven't been able to because of work commitments. But I do love watching a film in the cinemas, because it just, that's a short way of really letting myself transport into another world. I love being in that black box. From the first frame of that production house slate that comes in, the entry music that comes in, I feel like, you know, I start dreaming of becoming an actor again. You know, I feel ki हाँ यार, इसीलिए I love what I do, you know, because I love this. I love what it makes me feel as an audience. I just love that.
Right. You know, what we are seeing is something none of us expected. Everybody thinks, trade people know everything. But genuinely, like, nobody knows if there's a formula. Sunny Deol is back. Shah Rukh Khan is back. Again, this is what every actor, like, you would also want, like, these kind of numbers, these kind of love, adulation.
Oh, of course. I mean, that's why there's so much for us new age actors to learn from them.
Yeah.
Because it's not just, see, the thing is, it's not what the money that they're earning now, the films are earning now. This is what they've cultivated for 30 years, and it's not easy. It's not easy. And they only keep growing. They only keep setting new examples for us. And it's amazing. There's so much for us to learn from them as a professional, as who they are as a person, on many levels. Be it Sunny sir, be it Shah Rukh sir. It's just amazing to see them, and you get to know कि अरे यार यहाँ तक हो सकता है, ये भी हो सकता है. When they keep pushing that envelope, that obviously the horizons of your dream and everything gets widened. कि यार ये भी हो सकता है, ये भी हो सकता है. So that's amazing.
Right. We are all so happy and really hope you see all those things in your life, Vicky. YRF is a studio where Katrina has done amazing work. We have loved her performances. So when you get a call, you said from YRF, कि we have a film for you. Do you discuss with her? What did she say?
No, I mean, that discussion happens on every film. Every film, like, which I do decide to do it.
Okay.
So then obviously, like, she's in loop with what am I deciding to do, what am I getting into. That's irrespective of which studio the call comes from.
Okay.
But yeah, in that sense, we obviously are in loop.
Right. What does she, everybody likes Vicky Kaushal in something. Everybody has a different taste of Vicky Kaushal. What does she see you best in? What does she like you best in? What kind of roles?
The more rugged ones, like Uri,
nice.
the action ones, the more, like, gritty ones.
Right. And what do you like seeing her in? What
Seeing
kind of
her in?
movies? Yeah. She's had a super slate of movies.
Wow, and everything, yeah.
Yeah, Zara, we see her cut out everywhere.
Yeah. But I had really enjoyed her work in Zero. I thought she was fantastic. In Bharat, she was really very good. There's one song in Bar Bar Dekho, which like, of course, Kala Chashma is but the other song which I keep telling her, like, that for me is my favorite song, is Nach Dene Sare Na Na Na. I really love her in that song.
Right. Vicky, whoever sees you in interviews and all, whenever I've been showing and on Instagram and all, you seem to be in a very happy space, comfortable space. Is this a combination of great professional career and a great personal life?
I guess so. I think when your 5 to 9 is as sorted as your 9 to 5, I guess it makes you feel that. But I've been blessed. See, that feeling is only and only because of the people I surround myself with, my family, my friends, my loved ones, and they are the people who make me feel secure. They are the people who make me feel confident. They are the people who make me feel at peace. It is only because of them. So if this is the vibe anybody is getting out of me, it's only like all compliments to them.
Right. Anurag recently said a very interesting thing. He said no director has tapped the potential of Vicky Kaushal. What he means is a great compliment. Where does this come from, and what do you have to say?
I don't know. I guess he's seen me literally grow up in this industry. He's responsible for the first step I took. He gave me the opportunity to assist him in Gangs of Wasipur. So he's seen me really, like, crawl to walk to start running and hopefully flying soon. But he knows that journey really well.
Right.
So I guess it comes from that, and of course he's got a director's view also, like an eye also. So I guess it's coming from that, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
But it's very sweet of him to say that.
Right. This is coming to the cinemas. You've had OTT releases, you've had cinema releases. It's great to be back in the cinemas, I'm sure. But that extra pressure on Friday, you sleep well on Thursday night?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I was not sleeping well on the Thursday night of Zara, Hatke, Zara, Bachke. Let's see what happens on this one.
You should have slept very well. See how well that did.
Yeah, touch wood. And I really want to take this opportunity through this interview to thank everybody for giving the chance to a film like Zara, Hatke, Zara, Bachke. The love that they gave to that film was just very, very special, very heart touching in the truest sense. And I really hope and I really pray that they do come out with their own families, their friends, to give this film a chance also, because I truly believe in the way the film is relatable, because that is the one box that got ticked when I heard the film for the first time. Ki yaar, this is what I want to make, like want to watch the film by having my parents around me, my family around me, and then watching it with them. It genuinely made me feel that, because sometimes what tends to happen in our household is that the little charming things, the little funny things, the little entertaining things, we find them mundane. Isme kya special hai? There's nothing special about it. It happens in every household. But when you see that as a reflective of your own family happening to another family, it is really very charming to be a part of the great Indian family. It is really like a very special feeling. And I really hope that, after they are done watching this film, they go back home discussing about their own family and have a smile on their faces. That is what I hope this, I pray this film is able to achieve.
It's a film with a good message.
100%. 100%. It's a film that celebrates our diversity, which is one of the things which I feel very proud of being an Indian about. And that is one of the most unique, most special things about us being an Indian. Our culture changes, our food changes, our language changes every 100 kilometers. But still there are some values that just keep us united. There are some values just make us feel like we are the same. And that needs to be celebrated. That, that I feel I will always be very proud of any story that gives me the chance to kind of celebrate that.
Amazing. Looking forward to it. Lastly, 22nd September ko subah se aap kya karenge? Are you working? Are you someone who will be calling to see how the film is doing? Will you be going to the theatres? What?
I think what happens in a very real way is I end up waking up on the release date and you just open up the internet to just get a response and see a response ki how is it doing, what is it doing, what kind of conversations are happening. The first half an hour of that decides the rest of the day. So if it's all going good in the first half an hour, then okay, you want to do more of that. If it's not going good, then you're not on the phone the rest of the day.
Don't worry, your last Friday was terrific. I'm sure this one will also be,
Fingers
Vicky.
Crossed.
You have not changed in all these years. That's what we love about you. Thank you so much. Just keep entertaining us.
Thank you, Rohit. Thank you so much. Hi, I'm Vicky Kaushal. You're watching this interview with Rohit Khilnani on Bollywood Hungama.